And joining us tonight with more reaction is Mike Davis, founder and president of the Internet Accountability Project. Mike, welcome back. Thanks very much for being here. Appreciate it. Let's get right to it. Your reaction to the discovery of these documents, pretty surprising today at the Penn-Biden Center.
Yeah, so President Trump had the absolute constitutional power as commander in chief and the statutory power under the Presidential Records Act to declassify and take personal copies of any of his presidential records, whether they were classified or not. In contrast, then Vice President Joe Biden absolutely did not have this power. And the fact that he took classified records, particularly about Ukraine, when there's smoking gun evidence that Joe Biden, his son Hunter, and his brother James were on a Ukrainian oligarch's payroll, shows that he illegally stole government records. And there needs to be, at a minimum, an intel assessment done to determine who had access to these classified records in this unsecured office space that Joe Biden used on Capitol Hill. President Trump gets as former president, gets federally funded office space, staff, security clearances, secure compartmented information facilities for classified documents, and Secret Service protection. Former Vice President Joe Biden had none of those things.
You mentioned intel assessments. The AP reporting, I'll read this. This is just a short while ago. The top Republican on the House Intelligence Committee, Mike Turner, asking the U.S. intelligence community to conduct a damage assessment of the potentially classified documents. Is that what do you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely. He absolutely needs to. Who had access to these records? Did Hunter Biden have access to these records? Did James Biden have access to these records? Did Joe Biden access these records on Ukraine when he's getting money from a Ukrainian oligarch? Did they use this classified material for their business interest? They absolutely need to do an intel assessment here.
Let me read a tweet here now. We'll put it up on the screen. This is from Congressman Ronny Jackson. There it is. And I'll read a quote. Biden knew for years that he's been storing highly classified documents in his personal office. He knew it when FBI agents were raiding Mar-A-Lago, and he knew it when he appointed a partisan special counsel. Have you seen that tweet and your reaction to it?
Well, I'll tell you this. There's no question that Attorney General Merrick Garland has to appoint a special counsel here. Picking this U.S. attorney in Illinois is not going to cut it. They're saying he's a Trump appointee. No, he was a Durbin pick for the U.S. attorney slot. They need to have a special counsel to look into this, to do the investigation. Remember, there's a 10-year statute of limitations if you give classified information to foreign agents. Was Hunter Biden an unregistered foreign agent? Was James Biden an unregistered foreign agent when they were taking money from the Chinese and Ukrainian oligarchs? This needs to be investigated fully, and it's not going to cut it that they're going to sweep it under the rug and have some Durbin-approved U.S. attorney in Illinois look into this. And why did they wait 2 months? They found this information, or they turned it over on November 2nd, 6 days before the midterm elections. Why did they wait 2 months to alert the public about this?
Yeah, a lot of questions here. And Americans scratching their heads, probably thinking, wait a minute. So there's this raid on Mar-a-Lago, and you know, agents and running in there, and it's nighttime, and then this seems to be sort of just not as dramatic, for sure, right? What's going on?
Yeah, crickets, because it goes to show you that there is a political double standard in the Biden Justice Department. It's been politicized and weaponized against President Biden's enemies while they cover up wrongdoing from Biden and his family.
Be very interesting to see where this goes. Mike Davis, always a pleasure to have you on our show. Thanks very much and have a good night.
Thank you.